tide, black sky, winds turn and hear the cry. Whoa, raise the sail, hold the line, storm's coming right on time. The life we've known, no safe port and no steady hand, just fools and fire across the sand. Maps half burned and the ink runs red. Some chase gold, we chase what's ahead. Laugh through storms that would sink a fleet. Half drunk, loud and hard to beat. No crowns, no kings, no lines to hold, just stories waiting to be told. Set sail, let the wild wind guide, ride the storm, feel the rising tide. No plan, just the crew and flame, half insane, but we win the game. Drunken dragon, hear the roar, crash the waves and demand some more. When the night ignites the sky, we're the ones who fight. Deck's a mess and the sails ain't right. Who hit the mast? But we're still in the fight. Cannons loaded, maybe not. Wait, wrong shot. Doesn't matter, we press ahead. Win or wipe, we're raising the dead. Every run's just another tale. A plan's gone wrong, and somehow we sail. From the first step to the last stand made. We don't break, we just adapt mid-race. Set sail, let the wild wind guide, ride the storm, feel the rising tide. No plan, just the crew and flame, half insane, but we win the game. Drunken dragon, hear the roar, crash the waves and demand some more. When the night ignites the sky, we're the ones who fight. Drink up, hold fast, ride the flame. Win or lose, it's all the same. No kings, no chains, just storms and flames. Sail it wrong, fix it live. Barely planned, but we survive. Let it ring across the sea. We own the night and sail. Set sail, let the wild wind guide, ride the storm, feel the rising tide. No plan, just the crew and flame, half insane, but we win the game. Drunken dragon, hear the roar, crash the waves and demand some more. When the battle fills the night, we sail through storm and flame, never die. Never die.
All right. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, And the games are on fire. Tonight we're back into our Windrose playthrough. Going to be hunting a bunch of materials, but also going to be working on our build a bit. It is Wednesday, so tonight we are joined by Pi as well. And hey Lotus, hey Katie. Yes, the stream is just now starting, and that is because tonight was my daughter's play, at which she and the rest of the kids did an amazing job. They did a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, and it was a lot of fun. So, but let me go ahead and mute myself on Discord so we can chat with Pi at the same time. All right, there we go. All right. Now, so okay, so you and Lunas haven't gone to the swamp yet?
No.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I need to check and see if I have enough silver. I do. I'm going to make you a thing. It costs 23 silver bars to make it.
Holy crud.
And here it is. Now, granted, I already ascended it. That it costs 20 to ascend it. It costs 3 to make the little one. There's a ring in there, the sun ring. That way, if you go with me into the swamp, that protects you from the plague areas.
I see.
Otherwise, it's kind of like, you know, you and I, we played a few games where they got zones where you can wind up with a buildup of a debuff.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, once it goes to 100%, you start taking damage and dying. So you got the same thing there. There's some areas where you get this debuff from being in the plague zone area. Now, granted, the one island, I've only been to one swamp island so far. Hey, Wallacey. You gonna be hopping in with us? Because I believe Wallacey might be hanging out with us tonight as well. Oh yeah, I found lots of booty, and I just spent all the booty on Pi. I put a ring on it. Oh my.
Oh boy.
All right, Wallacey, no problem. Hey, Lotus. I see you up there at the top of my chat. Oh, let me go fix this over here. Now we can see how much Streamlabs is lying to me and how much YouTube's lying to me. So yeah, I guess it has been a little while since you've been over here.
Yeah.
I've made a few adjustments.
A gentleman's word is...
I can see that. The upstairs looks finished. And...
You know, I'm still not happy with the upstairs. I would say that it's not finished because I'm just not quite happy with it just yet. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna wind up doing, because you know that's supposed to be the bedrooms for our little NPCs. I'm thinking that I'm gonna knock out the back wall over here and extend this building back a little ways and build little bedrooms for each of them back there. I also want to fix the walls because I'm looking at this mahogany, and having mahogany on the bottom and plaster on top, to be perfectly honest, in my opinion, looks ridiculous. It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Mahogany should not be holding up plaster, and that's the weight difference on those two materials in real life. That is not how you would build that.
No.
However, because there's an update coming out tomorrow. I'm holding off on some of the building because apparently we're supposed to get like 80 new build pieces.
Oh, that would be nice.
Things that fill in the gaps, fill in those missing build pieces that we don't currently have. So, yeah, I'll give you a moment, give yourself a quick tour around the place. Yeah, Wallacey complained yesterday when we were roaming the foothills, and I went out there with him, and he watched me one-shot the goat leader. He's, did you just one-shot that? Going, yeah. I don't like them. I'd rather do melee with a wolf. See, I've done a little bit in the swamp, not a lot yet, because it's a lot of gathering.
I bet.
I did find that the best way to get lumber, especially with the frigate, is to pull up alongside the island and aim at the tree line and just unleash all the cannonballs into it. And it chops down all the trees for you. Now, see, looks like you do have the brig. What kind of armament? Which kind of brig did you go with?
It's a Blackbird one. Regretting it a little bit because of the way the game currently plays, but no.
Okay. Well, you can take the cannons out. Take your cannons and stuff out of it. Basically empty your hold and everything, and you can deconstruct that and build the Brethren one or build the regular one without losing any materials.
Oh, so that's a full return then, okay.
Yeah.
I might do that then because, unfortunately, the way the game currently plays, going tanky with the Brethren is the way.
Okay. See, I've been
playing on like regular difficulty.
I got you. I've been pretty happy with the Blackbeard, but that's because I dish out more damage than they do.
Yeah. From what I've seen, though, at least when trying to do some of like the end game things, and they throw like 3 level 15 ships at you.
Yep.
The only way to survive if you're going solo is the Brethren with the
extra hit points
and the
yeah,
extra supplies. Because all the healing is percentage based. So
right.
Unfortunately, that also applies currently to the way the stats and everything else works.
Okay.
There's almost no point putting any stat points. Currently, it could change with tomorrow's patch or whatever. But there's almost no point in putting any stat points in anything other than vitality.
Right. Who put...
Because everything else has diminishing returns.
Dang it, Mr. Sire. Stop messing with my build.
Did you talk about the platform you built over here or something? I didn't even see he put up a bunch of stairs.
Hey, I built him an entrance. He doesn't need stairs to jump over the wall.
Yeah, apparently people have been doing a lot of testing to see what's actually functional in the game at the moment.
Right.
And some of the stuff that's not functional, the stat modifier in the weapon, doesn't matter right now. Doesn't do anything at all.
Really?
Yep. Completely useless at the moment.
I've seen it actually make a difference in the damage I do.
The thing is, from what I understand, people testing on like level 2 star dodos, they will take the different weapons at level 1, so they're not, ascended or
right,
have all the extra stats on it, and shooting the things, your damage only goes up by 13 per point invested in the stat.
Right.
Until you get to level 10, and then it's 12.
Right.
And then level 20, it's like 6.
Yeah, I knew that there was diminishing returns after 20.
Very diminishing returns after 20. And that applies to all the stats but health. And then from what they're testing is, if the weapon said it was going to do like 300 damage,
yep,
it did 300 damage. If they buffed up their stat, the only thing that changed was the stat just kept adding the 13 damage. The modifier based on, like if it's an S or a C, didn't have any effect.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah, whether or not it's a S class, a B class, an A class. Yeah, now that I did notice.
Yeah, so right now it is kind of unfortunate that a lot of that stuff is not currently implemented.
Right. Okay.
And with the stat scaling being as kind of not so great as it could be, at least in my opinion.
Okay.
At the moment, yeah, that's don't go past 20 in a stat unless it's vitality.
Yeah. Well, and that I'd kind of already figured out from watching a couple other guys that had done the experimentation.
Yeah.
So what are we doing tonight? That was the question Wallace was asking. We're going to do a little bit of building, a little bit of exploring, a little bit of everything. Okay, why is it not putting my clay away? Wait. No way. Oh, okay. I was supposed to say, I better not be completely out of clay. And let's see, I'd sent a merchant out before I left last night. It wasn't you.
I'll arrange a shipment.
There we go. And did I have
I'll
anything
see
come
it
from you?
delivered.
No. Okay. We were running low on wood, and since I was getting close to the end of the stream, I didn't feel like having to go chop down a bunch of wood. So I spent 400 PA straight for 500 wood.
I don't blame you. Wood is doable, but also annoying.
Yep. There.
Now
Now there's a bit more wood in there. So one of the things I'm going to be working on, possibly starting tonight, but I'm probably going to wait until this weekend because I don't have a lot of time tonight.
right, yeah.
Somebody stuck a bonfire over there. People love dropping bonfires in weird places on my map. I've got a staircase I'm going to be building from here up to the top of that really tall cliff. And on top of that tall cliff, I'm going to put down foundation. And that's where I'm going to build up. I'm actually test building heights there. And that's where I am going to try putting the lighthouse. That's where I'm going to put the signal fire.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've got the garden looking pretty nice. I'm actually really happy with the garden because, in any of these games, what's the first thing I focus on? The garden.
And food being as important as it is in this is it's a good thing.
Yep. Up on top of this hill here, this will be the interesting thing for you to know. Let me find where the ring is. Here we go. It's on top of this hill, right here behind the workshop and the farm. On top of this hill is where I'm going to build the player house. So there's got one section of it that will be including the rested bonus, so the comfort bonus. But then the other side of it will be outside the bonfire zone, so that you've got a place for private storage.
Right.
And that way you don't have to worry about having to grab some stuff that you're wanting to hold on to for the next time, and it disappears because somebody built something and it wound up using the stuff out of your storage.
Yep.
Quite a lot of irksome into my game. Oh, looks like we'll be joined by Mr. Motivation tonight as well. I just saw him log in. At the moment, I need to go hit our iron mine because we are all out of iron. What level's all your gear at?
I have all 6 for armor at the moment.
Okay, what about your weapons?
They are also 6, yeah.
Okay. I should have the materials necessary already for you to level up all your armor. I do not have the materials for you to level up your
Armors.
other stuff. So let me go get iron. Oh, and remind me to go hunt some crocodiles so that I can upgrade your backpack for you.
Ah, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'll give you the quartermaster backpack, which is the biggest backpack in the game. That's one. Now, we've already got you with the iron pickaxe and the iron axe, right?
Yep, that's all taken care of. It. Yeah, since this island had a really nice iron deposit, it wound up being an excellent place for a base. Yeah, I did see that some of the mines are not created equal, that's for sure. Yes. Oh, I just hope I've got enough charcoal left. Okay. It's all set. Hat. I don't think I have that in my storage. No, I just double checked all the things to make sure, and I don't think I've even seen anyone using it, to be honest. I don't wonder if it's even in the game. I have. Okay, so there's a full set then. Yep. I can confirm it is a full set. And again, I guess with the random drop and everything like that, you can potentially get some of that stuff way earlier than others. Although
Right.
It does still seem to be that the tracker, they try to wait for the foothills to give you, and the privateer and filibuster, like the first two they try to use.
Right. But yeah, I definitely want to get your gear leveled up so that you don't just die instantly traveling with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my gear's still level 10 or just a hair above level 10. I hate the fact that iron only stacks to 15.
That is a little annoying. Yeah, I'm a little deep tonight. So can't hear out one ear. Oh, somebody came through and picked up all my... Oh, okay. Cool. I think I've just about mined it out. I think so. It wasn't a whole lot you missed, that's for sure.
Yeah, I got a route that I take to go hit this mine. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got a huge pile of iron in my pocket. All right. All right, making my way back towards the base. And now the little home, the little home thing that I have on the... so I don't know if it shows up for you. Little purple home symbol.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. So I made a little purple home symbol for where the house is, so I can just travel straight towards it.
Yep. Makes sense.
That, and, you know, I just aim for wherever the sails are.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night I mined up the iron mine to help Wallacey get his stuff going.
Yep, yep.
All right.
Okay, 121. I've got 4 smelters, so that's 30 per. Yeah, last night we hit some nice POIs that, you know, made me feel like I finally got lucky because finally got a decent pile of Tumbaga ingots.
Right, right.
You know, that was the thing I was telling you before that felt like they were being extra stingy with on this particular seed.
Yeah.
All right. Give that a chance to smelt a little bit. I'll need some of those iron ingots to make my ammunition. Because yes, I spend iron on bullets.
Yep, you have to.
Well, I'd like to be making the other bullets. There's another bullet up above the iron. But yeah, that takes a lot of stuff. So how you been doing, Pi?
Going.
Yeah.
And spending way too much time trying to do thumbnails and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, tonight I didn't waste time trying to tinker with the thumbnail or anything. I made a quick one and just threw it in there because, you know, I was starting so late tonight. And chat, how are y'all doing tonight? How's your Wednesday treating you? Alright, while that's smelting, I'll need Pi to double check what else he needs. I should have most everything else.
It's probably just fitting flux and what do you call it? Sewing kits or whatever.
Okay, sewing kits. Alright.
I'm not sure precisely what I need. Let me actually.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, smithing flux and iron ingots
Iron ingots.
are my.
That's for
Because I'm using.
that's for weapons and
Just
armor.
for my. Nope, just for my armor at the moment because I'm wearing 2 different sets.
Okay. And
So
see
I have
you.
the tracker hat and jacket, which
Yep.
I maxed out. But I did use most of your sewing kits.
Okay.
And then I have the pikeman and conquistador for the
All right.
rest of it. Those
So,
require the smithing flux and metal.
all right. Well, the metal's being smelted.
Yep.
Hey, Ashes.
Getting a sail in here on sea.
Yeah, 'cause I wanted the trackers increased healing and
These
pikeman extra 160 health, which admittedly is not the most, but is helpful.
And let me grab some more sewing kits just in case.
That's the best we've got.
Do you just buy those at the traders now, or do
Yep.
you have to still go to the...
Yep, I just buy them at the. I still have to go to Tortuga and buy them from the provisioners.
Good leather. Strong.
Right. I was just curious if they had eventually let us make them or not, which is fine if they don't. It encourages the whole, like, trade aspect of the thing.
Yep.
You fight for us, you're equipped.
All right. I just spent 2,000 piastre.
It'll happen quick.
Well, I bought 50 of each.
Well, that'll last a bit.
It'll last about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It is true, because there's a lot of upgrading to be done.
Yep. All right. Everything's in a box that you can actually access now, except for the iron.
I'm going to deposit this sewing tool I have in my pocket.
Oh, I have them stashed in a box outside by the shipwright. All right, I've got 100 iron ingots in there for you right now.
Oh, boy. Because luckily things like the sewing kits and that kind of stuff are, one, not that expensive.
Yeah.
You can easily farm the money for them.
Oh, yeah. I can very easily farm the money for them. I go after the level 10 haulers and transporters, and I regularly get between 250 and 300 piastre per.
Yep.
If I have somebody else on the ship with me, they also get the, 250, 300 piastre, so it lets us double up on the monies we're getting.
Alright, well, armor is all level 10 now.
Okay. Now for the weapons. Hey, Sam. Lunas, how are you? Good morning.
I tried to mix medicinal herbs with pineapple juice.
Working on getting
Juice.
Pi's gear leveled up.
Alright, well, the two things I'm actually going to be using, I have leveled up now.
Okay.
Now it's bullets and maybe some beans.
Gotcha. Oh, dude, congrats. Congrats on the 1K. I saw that.
Yeah, I finally managed to crack it. About darn time. Oh. Sitting there for like 3 weeks now or something.
Yeah, I spend a ridiculous amount of iron, because I spend 16 every time I restock my ammunition. I spend 16 bars of iron.
Well, I understand that, especially because I use the shotgun, which, you know, goes through.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lewis. Still got some work to be done. I got plans for it. But we got a nice pier out here. This wall is actually going to be raised up a bit. And we're going to add little watchtowers on it in the little corners and the appropriate spots. And then we come down here, and there's going to be a gorgeous staircase that's going to go from here up to the top of that hill. Top of that hill up there is going to have a bunch of foundation put down, and I'm building the lighthouse there. I'm building it as tall as the game will let me. I'm going to test the building heights with that. And that's where my signal fire is going to go. And then outside here, we've got an area up here. This is where the player house is going to go, which will be a 2-story building. It'll be really nice. The top half of that workshop, I think, is going to have to come down. I don't like it. It just doesn't look right. So that's going to want it with a full peaked roof. And then that space I built up there on the top, that's actually going to come out the back. That's going to extend out the back, which is going to be bedrooms for the NPCs. And then lastly, there will be a wall that goes basically from right over in that area. It's going to come around the hill. It's going to come over to this hill here. It's going to meet up with this large rock. And then we're going to the other side of the rock, because I've already talked to him about it. And the wall will continue, and it will encapsulate Mr. Motivation's place as well. So it kind of works like a big town. More likely, what I'm probably going to wind up trying to do, I'm going to try get the flooring laid out just right, and I'm going to try doing the same flooring that I did over here. And we're going to have this flooring go all the way over to Mr. Motivation's place to give us a nice connected look. That way it doesn't look like he's a hermit living out there by himself. Warehouse is looking good, but it needs some upgrades. You know, and the more I've looked at it, the more I've let Mick Sire know. I'm actually leaning more towards leaving these walls angled the way they are, even though they don't line up with the walls. I kind of like that. Now, the more I've seen it, it makes it feel more alive, more human. You know? And then we got plenty of area back here for additional storage. So some of the stuff needs to move anyways, because it doesn't really need to be in the middle of the floor. And we'll add some tables and stuff here to kind of help decorate it a little bit, but want to make sure it's not underfoot. And I'm hoping that with the new build pieces that we're supposed to be getting, this is what I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping for some corner roof pieces that are going to work for when you are doing that little curved wall trying to stick with the edge of your bonfire. So, but yeah, I've definitely put some time into this build, and it's definitely not done yet. I do love the fact that my NPCs are actually using my little rest area I put back here. Makes me really happy to see them just coming back here to chill by the fountain. And you see I got a little attack marker on me saying that somebody's trying to attack me. That is because I built the workshop over top of a dodo nest. And so dodo eggs just spawn on the floor, and the dodos are underneath the floor. And it's all hollow under there. So, yeah, the dodos just spawn under there. Because I couldn't build through the dodo nest, but I could build over the dodo nest. So I built over it. All right. I've got 99 rounds of ammo on me with 99 gunpowder. All right, yeah, this guy's in good shape. Put this stuff away. Oh, I gotta go put the money away. And then I need to go put the Tumbaga ingots away, but I'm going to put them away out here. Because I made a chest and barrel out here. This is what I was using for building the frigate and stuff. So this is where I stash stuff that if I don't want people touching it, I stash it out here in these boxes. Because see, it's outside of the bonfire range. So, you know, the frigate required so many materials, I didn't want to sit there and finally get all the iron and stuff that I needed, then go get the rest of the stuff I needed, and then come back to build and discover that somebody had made something and it wound up taking out of my storage. Which, you know, I got no problem with people doing that. You know, it's intended as a community base. But if I'm working on a project, I've learned to have myself a box outside of the range of the bonfire. For just in case purposes. Yeah, I think our pier and everything's come out really nicely. Our little merchant area's come out really nicely. What level is your keel hull and cannons and stuff?
I can just look at it.
Granted, I doubt that we have enough iron to upgrade all that.
Oh yeah, they're the first thing I upgraded. So.
Okay, so they're all level 10.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Well, I think first things first, because I know chat wants to see it. We need to go do some sailing and getting some money.
Indeed.
We need to go replace the 2,000 I spent.
Captain at the helm! Set more sail!
Now, have you played with anybody that had a frigate yet?
Only a Conebeard.
Okay.
Here we go. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the yachty. Way, bully in the yachty. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the yachty. Bully down in Shinbo now. Sally's the girl. All right, stop!
Oh man, I can't believe I missed with every single shot. Oh, there you are. There's the one I'm aiming for. Alright, that was ready.
I'll let you board because I have like basic boarding gear level 1 because I don't board.
Yeah, I make sure to board because that's how we get our money.
Yeah, the double.
What you want to do is pull up alongside of it while I board, hop on the deck for just a second, and then hop back to your ship, and then you'll get credit. Alright, in fact, I tend to stay on my ship anyways and use my musket. Come on. Truffles is one of my boarding partners.
I don't have the bore whistle in this character yet.
Oh, okay. Wow, 7, huh? Okay. Oh wow, how'd you make it all? Wow, that's a long swim. That's impressive.
I use a little baby boat.
Ah, okay. I was thinking, how did you swim that far? My cannons are both. Flip 8 ship?
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
You mean the frigate? Absolutely. I have a frigate. Alright. Looking for more level 10s.
Got the wind. Roll, boys.
Oh, I flip it. No, I've not seen the flip it yet. I agree. That's not even worth it. We don't get any money out of them. Yes, Sam, my cans are both 24 and 36.
Right over to Liverpool town.
And I've got to remember
Some time to
where.
down. This dandy full rigger to London was bound.
Is it on that island?
Blow the man down. She was very well rigged and very well found.
I think it is.
Some time to blow the man down. So I packed up me sea.
Oh, have you cleared this shipwreck to the south of us?
A map.
And with this last packet, I spent
I think you did. I think you cleared it with me.
Yep, yep.
blow the man down. Blow the man down. Bullies, blow the man down.
Alright. I'm going to turn towards a specific island. I'm trying to remember which island had the boar on it.
We're bound for Mobile town with a heave-ho-ho. And we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies ho. And when we get to Mobile town with a heave-ho-ho. Oh, 'tis there they'll drink and sorrows drown. Good morning, ladies ho. Them girls down south are free and gay with a heave-ho-ho.
I keep having to check the map. Sorry, Pi.
First,
Hey, again, congrats to Ludus for hitting 1K today. That is epic.
yeah.
And soon we'll be back on the homeward run. Good morning, ladies ho. And when we get to Bristol town with a heave-ho-ho.
I look at your brig and it makes me realize exactly how big the frigate is.
Yep.
It is a beast of a ship.
And sunny too with a heave-ho-ho. Oh, we'll drink and dance with a hullabaloo. Good morning, ladies ho. So a long goodbye to all you dear. With a
Trial circle.
heave-ho-ho. Don't cry for us, don't waste your
Okay, that's the one we did last night.
ladies ho.
Okay, I know it's not on that island.
Now, lads, it's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife. We're man undergo. We don't give a
It's-
damn when the gale is done, how hard the winds did blow. 'Cause we're homeward bound, it's a grand old
It's got to be there.
on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum with the girls of old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old
Ah, okay, yeah. That looks like that. That looks like that. Yeah. This is the spot. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, jeez.
in them island glades.
Look at the little gunboats.
Even now their big black eyes look out up in some
The Victoria? That's Pies.
our baggy sails running for the gale, rolling down to old Maui, rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're home
Yeah, and I found, you know, Da Vinci, I've actually found that even though I've got fast travel points down,
break it off,
I'd rather sail.
wake the guns. The enemy ship's gone, Captain.
One down.
Open fire.
There we go. Every time I try parking this ship, I wind up running it aground.
Yeah, you kind of have to cut the sails quite a bit early. It's got some travel to it.
Well, it's also got a draft to it that it's got such a deep draft that it's hard to tell where the shallow end of the island is. But this island right here, this is the island we're going to go stop at. I'm guessing you've already got the bore whistle over there on Luna's server, so you already know what to expect.
Yeah.
He's the sails!
Oh, I'm trying to avoid you.
I wasn't going to try to shoot those rocks.
All right. Now, keep in mind, it's been a little while since I got the bore whistle, so I'm trying to remember from. I'm going off memory as to where the location was for the whistle.
It's the ancient village.
Ancient village. Okay. So I've got the ancient farm over here. That's the iron mine. That's not what I want. West of the mine. All right. Ancient village. Okay, let me double check my map. So I might be going to the wrong place.
All right, this character needs to be here anyway. So.
Yeah. I found that sailing around, I like the idea of the risk/reward, especially when you're sailing with a lower level ship, whatnot. You go out, you get your loot, you mine up an iron mine, you get yourself a bunch of sulfur, and now it's time to sail back home. And so instead of fast traveling back home, actually sailing back home, between you and the ships and everything, and going from there. Alright, hold on, let me find. That's Ancient Farm. Ancient Village, okay. Okay, I got you. We're one island away.
Right here.
Gotta head south one more island. Awesome, Da Vinci. How are you enjoying it? Hey, personally, I'm very much enjoying this game. But this game's been on my radar for a long time. Played all the alphas, even back when it was Crosswind. And I absolutely loved it every single time I played it.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Ah, okay. I got you, Da Vinci.
Catch the wind! All hands! Help me.
Oh, yeah, I bet so. Those are only level 3 pies, so we're not going to worry about them. They're not going to give us hardly any money. If they're not, level 8 or above, then I don't bother with them for trying to get the money. Now, if they attack me, I will sink them.
Of course, yeah, because they definitely will, because they're...
If they decide to pick the fight, then, then I'm obligated.
Break off!
Apparently, I'm obligated. Oh, all I caught was his sails with that one.
Enemies been sunk!
Really? You're going to try ramming me? You know what? Yeah, you go ahead and get on that side. Well, that was overkill. But I was also kind of fun. See, I've been thinking more about my setup on this ship, and I think I need to change out either my 24s or my 36s, so I get even more advantages in combat. Well, because right now I'm running both. I'm running both the devastating 24s and the devastating 36s. But if I did like tempered 24s and devastating 36s, then I'd get all the bonuses from both types of cannons. It's kind of my thought. I just need to take a look at what the other two cannons do and see if they provide an advantage that I feel would be worth. Oh, level 7s are actually not bad for going after. But we're also at our island.
Lead off speed!
I'm one of those guys that drives you nuts to the parking lot that always backs into the space. I don't back into parking spaces in real life, but for the ship, this thing's big.
Yeah.
And other than resewing it to get it turned around, this is the easiest way for me to.
Okay, so the buried thing is over here.
That's right, you probably don't have any of the POIs on this island. You're looking for this spot over here?
Yeah. And remember the tree is.
Dear God.
Yeah, this one is the one that I mentioned with Lunas and myself. It looked like it was busted. So I could see why someone dug up everything.
They dug a
Probably
moat.
should have filled it.
See, I've got the check mark on this, so I know that I completed it. But I did not dig this huge moat.
Yeah.
I looked around and found the tree with the red cloth on it. Now, granted, I do remember finding the tree with the red cloth on it was a little bit of a challenge.
All right, now to.
Oh,
so I
did
think
you
this is
did you get the tree with?
farm.
Did you get the chest?
Yep. I
Oh,
got
all right,
it.
cool. Hey, Midnight. Yes, I've done the second boss already. Helping Pi kind of get caught up to me a little bit. I've been working in the swamp a lot. Hedgehog raid. Woo! Thank you, Hedgehog. Welcome, Raiders. Come here. Ow! Who just shot me? I did not appreciate being shot in the back.
And they're a little bit on the third side.
Let's see. So this one is the farm. So to the south of us is the village. Oh yeah, this is the one that I took care of from up here.
I don't blame you. Wolves are really annoying in this game.
Come on, y'all stand somewhere that I can shoot you. One down. Where are they hiding at? Nice shot. Come on. Come on. Watch out for the goat.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. I'll bring you over here to the wolf. Cut. This wolf's having a bad day.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, which musket are you using? Or which blunderbuss are you using?
Reliable.
Oh, okay. I've got a different blunderbuss for you.
The Dragon's Breath, I did grab it and learn it, but haven't loaded it up yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think you'll like that one. All right. Let you get your check mark on here. Yes, I do. I'm actually looking for the upgrade to the 1,000 cuts. Yes, I am winning, Hedgehog. Yeah, I've completed the first 2 bosses. I'm taking Pie to go get Truffles. Because there's the statue right over there. I got 10 out of the 20 meat that you need.
I have 2. Holy crud, I thought I had a lot more than that.
Well, there will be plenty of critters over here.
Oh yes, almost like it's a never-ending swarm of them.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go stand up by the statue and just start sniping animals. I heard a goat behind me. Oh, that goat. Alright, I got the alpha wolves taken care of.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot about that.
What's that?
Temp health does not actually count as actual health.
No. Alright, that took care of the goat leader. I like how it takes a long time for the bullet to reach when you're firing a long distance. Hey, Cheesy. Must be visiting from Goat Simulator? Yeah, the Goat Patrol. But yeah, midnight, I'm actually on the hunt for a specific rapier that I'll find out in the swamp at some point in time, I'm hoping. It's called the Rapier of Devastation. At which point the temp health that Pi was just talking about, it always stays real health. It becomes a true vampiric weapon. Okay, now I'm running out of iron, so I need to pick my shots. And I need to aim properly. Oh, he moved. Oh, shoot, my food ran out. There we go, that's better. Yeah, yesterday I actually sent out the merchants to go get the, bring me back a whole bunch of rough hide and... Where'd he go? He ran. Oh, I didn't see where you went, Pi. You're not even over here.
Nope.
Did you already complete the mission?
Got killed.
Okay. There is a fast travel point on this island.
Fortunately, I tried that, and the doors are locked from the other side.
Wait, on this island? Oh no, I
think
guess
so.
I guess no, I don't have a fast travel on this.
Oh, no, there isn't. No, it's like that's the next island over with the boss.
Yeah, we got a fast travel to the north of it. Yeah.
And I'm not following the very basic rule of use the tank as a respawn point for any POI rating, but
okay, I can't see over there what's happening with my ship. I see it. There is a gunboat hanging out next to my ship. So I've been out here just killing enemies.
well, they need to go.
I was trying to make it safer for you.
I still need to find the ritual levels.
Yep. Got one bottle in each of the 3 buildings. But now as you run around, you should be able to find lots of dead animals to get the meat that you needed. Alright, I'll take a moment to grab a smoke while he's grabbing those. That way he has his boarding companion. Now that is one thing that I wish. I wish there's a way to level up troubles.
Yeah, there it is. Or, you know, just your level.
Yeah. Even if troubles was 2 levels below you, that'd still be acceptable. But I think troubles comes in as like a level 2 or 3 boar. Which, don't get me wrong, he gives a great distraction. And Mr. Motivation and I and a couple of guys, we came upon a discovery when fighting Israel hands. I died during the fight, and so I rushed back. And of course, you know, you got the bars in the way, preventing you from getting back into the boss fight. I've discovered that you could summon truffles on the other side of the bars. So I just kept summoning truffles into the fight. Which kept a nice distraction for Israel. Now, the other thing that we have learned is that the bosses scale with the number of players on the server. Not the number of players in the fight, but the number that are on the server. So if you've got 6 people that are playing on a server, one guy's over doing his thing over on one island, one guy's doing his thing over another island, but 4 of you are going to go fight the boss is going to scale as if it was a 6-man fight. Makes it really tough when there's only 2 players going to fight the boss and everybody else is out doing their thing. Because then, you know, you've got a 4 or 5 man level boss and only 2 of you are fighting them. Yeah, I am going to run just a little later tonight since I kicked off so late. Not too late, because, you know, still got to get up and go to work in the morning.
Yeah. I'm still missing the meat, fortunately.
I've got the meat on me. I can just throw it on the ground for you. That is not a problem. We've got more than enough meat back at the house, so I can just throw this on the ground and stay there. I didn't mean to throw it all the way over there, but, you know. SOI, how are you?
Yes, Mark.
All right. You got your truffles.
Yep.
All right. Making my way back to my ship. Oh, leave me alone, goat. It's the easiest way back to my ship. I think it's this way. Is that gunboat still sitting on my... It is. Can't see it yet. Okay. That would be an interesting place to build a base. Yeah, that would That would be a real interesting spot to build a base at. I'll have to keep that in mind. You got the dock way down below, and you gotta climb the stairs to get up to your ship. So, alright, we're gonna find what kind of health my ship still has when we get over there. I'm a little disturbed that I'm not seeing my ship's sails yet. Okay, there's my ship. Yeah, there's a gunboat that apparently just keeps ramming my ship.
Captain at the helm!
Gunship is no longer attacking my boat. Alright, I'm going to fast travel back to the house to go unload real fast. It says I'm still in combat.
More sail, more speed! Yee-ho! As I was a-rolling down Paradise Street, way, hey, blow the man down.
All right.
A handsome flash packet I chanced for to meet.
There we go.
Give me some time to blow the...
That's right. I need to go get some crocodile hide for you. I need to go get 5 crocodile hide for you. So that we can upgrade your backpack. Hey, no, give me my iron bullets back. Give me my gunpowder back. Give me my shovel back. Now what I really need to do is I need to go find some of the locations in the swamp where I can start farming the mysterious spice. Alright, there we go. We're in better shape now. Always try to keep a stack of those on me. Can I make... Oh, I can. Level 4 station is required. What am I missing? Okay, so there's still 2 things I haven't found in the swamp. Alchemy. I have everything that I can currently make for alchemy, so I need to be able to upgrade the alchemy one more time, apparently. Now your character is strength-based?
Oh, I was going into agility, but I'm just all vitality now.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out the foods I need to have available for you.
Yeah, no worries.
Should make you some coffee. It's extra 20 endurance. Give you that extra stamina.
Coffee's always a good one.
Seafood platters, I have enough to make 8. Alright, there's 10 seafood platters in the cooking station for you. Apparently I lost my fishing rod.
I have 10 seafood platters.
Yep, over in the cooking station. But I need to do some fishing real quick because I'm out of fish.
I have to make a fishing rod or maybe dig one out of a chest somewhere.
I do like the fact that fishing is fairly easy in the game, as long as you pay attention. I haven't tested this, so back when it was Crosswind, fishing was already a thing in the game, and you could actually earn things from catching X number of fish, types of fish, I should say. You had to sail out into open ocean to be able to catch some of the better fish.
From my experience so far, I caught all 12 fish, in quotations all 12 because there's more than that, in dock.
Okay, just fishing off the coastline?
Yep. It's just, it does seem to give better chance of the better ones the further you go out.
Okay. I also found that it was easier to fish out in the open ocean if you just sail your little boat out there.
Yeah.
Because apparently the Blackbeard ships just can't hit your little dinghy.
No, they cannot. Hilarious.
Yeah, you'd be sitting there fishing along, cannon fire going all over the place. You just mind your own business sitting there fishing. Large barracuda. That's a new one for me. Well, I guess there's 13 fish.
Yep, because there's one that's a special guy.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how many plays that gives me. This gives me a few. I'd like a way to, you know, when you catch some of the bigger fish, like the large barracuda and everything, it'd be nice if there was a way to mount them.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was hoping for. That's why I didn't use all of them.
That's an awful lot of splashing for that tiny little fish. And aiming up higher does not make the bobber go out farther. I know my son will be doing some fishing this weekend. It's going to be a little cold, a little rainy. I don't think he's going to care. Because we have our Cub Scout camp this weekend.
Ah, nice.
Got another large barracuda. Large barracuda, that gives a good bit of fish fillets. Yeah, I love seeing the massive amount of splashing and you get the tiny little angelfish. Yeah, that's just one angry angelfish, you know? Alright. Last cast, and then we'll go drop the fish into the box. That way we've restocked for somebody else to be able to make platters if they need them. Alright, let's see what the barracuda gives us. We've got 21 there. That gives us 25. You get 25 fish fillets from a large barracuda.
Yeah.
So that's a nice amount. All right, food. Hold on. One of these had nothing but fish in it. There it is. There we go. That was 124 fish fillets. That's nice. Okay. All right. Now. Sorry, Jack. Give me just a moment. Dealing with that angry pressure plus a locked up muscle from this ear infection. All right, Katie. Making some monster cookies. Nice.
Delicious.
Now, are they monster in size, or are they monster shaped with decorations?
I'll take both.
Absolutely. My favorite cookies I ever had. It's so funny. Most of my favorite meals I ever had, of course, were from my mom. You know, but this is not a bias thing. My favorite meals were from my mom when she messed up her ingredients. She made this batch of chocolate chip cookies where she put too much butter in them. And the edges of the cookies, you know, kind of flattened out and caramelized. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, those were my absolute favorite. You know, just like my mom made the best chili I've ever had. My dad couldn't eat it. My brothers couldn't eat it. My mom couldn't eat it. But I thought it was fantastic. I even had second helpings. I'm not really sure my body will let me do that now. Because my mom, when she was making the chili, she was following her recipe, and she got the chili powder and the cayenne pepper backwards. And so she had teaspoons of chili powder and tablespoons of cayenne pepper in the chili.
Yeah, that will light your toilet on fire, all right.
And here I am, you know, my dad's sitting here trying to eat it, and, you know, he's pouring sweat. Because, you know, he was raised in a household where, you know, you don't let food go to waste or anything. Because, you know, my grandparents grew up during the Depression, plus the war, and all that kind of stuff. And my dad's trying to eat it, and he's like, I just can't. I mean, he's just got sweat just pouring down his face. And I looked over, oh, you're not going to eat that? Okay. I grabbed his bowl and dumped it in mine, and he looked at me and go, hey! I was like, what? Turnabout's fair play. You always steal my food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of those things growing up. If you didn't eat fast enough, Pop would steal your food. Had to, you know, the rule was you get in trouble. I mean, Mom would stab you in the elbow with a fork, you know, because of having elbows on the table. But I'm trying to protect my food, so I've got my arms around my bowl to try to make sure that my dad doesn't, you know, invade my space. Oatmeal, chocolate chips, and M&Ms. Ooh, ooh, that sounds tasty, Casey.
Yeah.
Oh, so those kind of like the no-bake cookies?
Oh, no, bake cookies are pretty good.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. I'm going to have to...
You want to actually make some?
I'm going to have to mention that to my wife. Going, we need some of these. I have to make them next week because the rest of this week is booked solid. It's so funny. So my daughter finished her play tonight doing the Connecticut. She played a character in a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. The kids did a great job with it. And this year was the first year where the entire staffing of the play was all students. We had a kid that was actually running the lighting and running all the sound effects and everything. It was all handled by the kids, which was awesome. But my two daughters also went out and auditioned for a play for the summer, and they both got parts. They got their notification. They got parts. My oldest got a speaking part. My middle got a. She gets to be part of the they call it entourage, I think. But she's supposed to be part of the large singing group. But she's also, they're relying on her to bring out her gymnastic skills and stuff in the play. They're going to be doing Newsies. And
I've actually heard that flame.
yeah, and actually, I recently caught the movie of it. Well, I say I caught it. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. It was playing on the TV in the background. I was trying to take a nap, and looking at it, I could have sworn. I have no idea how old the movie is, but it looked like it had a very young Christian Bale in it. And I have not taken the time to go look it up to see if that was him.
Yeah, that's a good
Also,
shout.
18 cups of oatmeal.
How many are you making? Jeez.
Yeah. So you have to bake them because there's eggs in them. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
She's cutting the recipe in half though. That makes me sad. That hurts my soul. Yeah, I'm excited for my girls, and the reason I was bringing it up is I think it's so funny that so my daughter had her play tonight, and then this weekend my middle one, she's got regionals for gymnastics this weekend. My son and I, we've got Cub Scouts this weekend for camping, and Monday is the first practice for Newsies. So yeah. So yeah, they're running wide open. I find it funny though because I see my middle one going through the house. She doesn't even have the music playing, and she's sitting here doing the choreography and everything to the dances and whatnot. Making sure she's got it all nailed down. You don't have a bowl big enough for 18 cups of oatmeal. Well, that just means I have to use 2 bowls. One of my favorite stories I ever read, and this made so much sense to me, because I learned how to cook from my mom and my grandmother, and my other grandmother. But one of the stories I read that I always thought was funny, young daughter's watching her mom make a roast, and her mom cuts the roast in half, and she asks her, "Why do you always cut the roast in half?" She says, "It's how my mom did it." Okay. So she goes and asks her grandmother, "Why do you cut the roast in half?" And that's how my mom did it. And this lucky child, apparently, her great grandmother was still alive. And she asked her great grandmother, "Why do you cut the roast in half?" She says, "Because I didn't have a pot big enough for the roast."
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think what else we can do tonight.
Unfortunately, I think my computer is having a hissy fit with the game at the moment.
Oh, are you getting a little bit of lag in it too?
It's getting to be a little bit more than just a little bit, and actually quite a bit more. I don't think it's the base either, because I thought maybe it was the base.
Yeah, I've had it where
no,
when I switch weapons, it takes it a good couple of seconds to actually have the weapon appear in my hands. I think I might need to do a reboot on the server, which I might do this evening after we finish up.
Right. Yeah, because this is getting to the point where, like I said, it doesn't seem to be the base. Because I get like a little bit if I just start turning way too fast.
Right.
It comes back in really quick.
Okay.
There are points where I'm getting like 2 or 3 seconds of it where it just seizes.
Oh, wow.
And it's been consistent. And
Okay.
It was on Lunas' server too, which is why I'm starting to wonder if...
Oh, okay. You might need to turn down your, I hate to suggest this, you might need to turn down your graphics. But, from what you're describing there, that sounds like the GPU's having fits with it. Although,
Yeah.
here's the other bonus, the patch that's supposed to be coming in tomorrow is supposed to be addressing how it's hammering the CPU, GPU, and how it's hammering the SSD. So that they're addressing those things first, which I really appreciate. So that may make a difference.
I'll just take everything down to medium.
I don't know if that'll make a change. I'm just...
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's... The thing is, it's only started like the last couple of times playing the game, which is why it's so confusing.
Yeah, well, I'm just throwing out ideas. You know, my IT brain's kicking in there.
Yep. Well, it definitely is helping the like rotation
Okay.
ease, but I'll have to see for the rest of it.
Come on. Come
And
on.
I've got another half an hour, give or take. So.
Yeah, that's about what I had. I mean, we're already past my normal time, you know.
Yeah. Am I actually reading my phone correctly? So it's about 15, 20 minutes, give or take. Yeah. Yeah. I do like the way these walls look, though.
Oh, me too. But now, what I'm doing, because I had my thought on the walls. I want to go one more higher. Also means I have to move those flags. Come on. Play nice.
And I do like the fact that they gave us like the not quite zoom mode, but
Yeah.
I just wish it was, because every time I try to use it, I always have like one of the other angles, like I'm trying to do like a floor, and I'll hit the top and I'll bump up a level, and it's like, no.
Yep. Now, why did that not line up? Okay, fine. We'll do this.
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Why?
So, this is the height stuff thing about making the walls around the town.
Well, that would be a solid wall height for the a lot of the frontier towns.
Yeah, but I'm going for the whole Spanish villa /
Yep.
Oh, it attached to the wrong piece. Dang it.
Oh, that would be why. Yeah.
I see you're going, it doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right. And then I came over this side going, oh, that's why it doesn't look right.
Yeah. I am excited for the new building pieces, though.
Me too.
That should be good.
Well, I mean, you know how much I love building in these games.
Yep. And I'll admit, part of the reason I haven't been doing too much building in this so far is it kind of reminds me of... the games aren't really comparable in a lot of ways, but it reminds me of trying to build in Dune Awakening. I didn't want to build anything because I knew I was going to swap it all out eventually for the a much cooler building pieces you don't unlock until at the end of the game. And it's like...
Yeah, so it's like, you know, I did the same thing. I held off until I got to... until I got to this build style. Once I got this build style unlocked, then, you know, of course I was happy. Come on, line up. Oops. Oh, but this is lining up now, so. So I plan on building like watchtowers and stuff that go along the wall.
Right.
And that way the little opening I currently have sitting here, that'll be fixed with a flat piece rather than the two curved pieces. Because I don't like the I don't like it looking like it's a pair of boobies or a pair of butt cheeks.
Right.
I don't want people to think that I was trying to do something crass, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I want to take it to this level, and then it's actually going to have a walk path up there, so that you can actually walk the wall. And then the towers I plan on putting in, I'll be putting cannons in, because you see we got the little cannons and
yeah.
stuff, and so I'm going to turn this into a Spanish fort.
Gotcha.
So it's got the nice little town inside, but it's also going to be fortified.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, when you lowered the graphics, how much did you lose?
To be perfectly honest, it doesn't look like much. I don't think I lost that much.
Okay.
Someone with sharper eyes probably will pick things out, but
Right.
Troubling symptoms.
All right. Now, actually, I could ask you for a favor while I'm over here. I'm going to try go ahead and get this stairwell built. We're going to go stone. Can I? Well, that'll be temporary, but I need to be able to take it from up there. I can't aim up there.
yeah, that's one of the.
Oh. Let me get me back to the 15 degree. That way I can get my angle I want. Shoot. Didn't line up where I needed it to. There's a little chest down there. If you could drop stone in there. So I can try to get the stairwell at the right height. Saves me from having to run back down the stairs and then try to re-find my spot where I was wanting to put the stairs. So the help is very much appreciated. All right. Come on. Play nice. I don't want a side. Ah! Well. Oh yeah, that definitely did some weird stuff. Stop it. Fine. I'll do it one at a time. Oh, am I outside of the ring? It had 142.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to actually put a thing over here to do it, but if you're using it from the cloud storage, let me see.
Yep. Yeah, there's a little chest right there next to the...
Yeah, because this chest has someone's stuff in it.
Because the trick on this is going to be... Number one, I have to be inside the range. Alright, there we go. That's kind of sort of got that. Does that need to have one more? It does. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to yank it out of the thing. This will bring us up to here. So this is going to be at least 3 or 4 stair pieces wide. But I keep talking about this lighthouse, so I wanted to do something to actually make it start happening, you know?
Right, right. Maybe run over and grab some more from the warehouse.
Alright, I think we're going to have to just continue up a little bit. Thank goodness there's no fall damage, because, man, that would have broken my ankles for certain.
Yeah, it is nice they kind of gave us that.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because McSire was going, man, we got too much stone. And I was like, don't worry, I'll use it.
Oh yeah, yeah, you'll melt through everything you've got right now for sure.
Now, when should we make the turn to get up there? About right there. That should be the spot. If I can. So now, I don't plan on leaving these stairs just kind of hovering in the air. I was going to put wall pieces down attached to them, so it looks like it's a solid stairwell, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I'm thinking, and I needed somebody's opinion on this, what I'm thinking is that rather than doing it with the plaster like I'm doing everything else, because it's kind of a rough stairwell, I was kind of thinking about doing it with the stone pieces instead.
I think that would actually make sense because it would be one of the earlier constructions in the area.
Yeah, well, I was going to do the stone and timber was what I was looking at. See, the stone and timber wall pieces, I think, would give it some good looks. Which reminds me, I'll need to go send out a merchant to go buy some more stone or some more wood again. But so what do you think of this idea of the stairs running up there and then having a bit of a right-hand turn up to the top of that big rock up there?
I like it. I just wish they made it a little bit easier to build up on things like that. But
Yep. Hey, Corruptor. Oh, I will do stone. Hey, I like the rest of it with plaster, and we'll do the rest of the major walls around the base in plaster. I'm gonna burn through some of the stone. Hell, I may even get to the point that I actually have to go to the merchant and buy stone. Won't that be insane?
quite possible.
But this gives you an idea on what I was looking build wise. That way you know what to expect to find when you come back here next time. And who knows, when you come back here next time, those stairs may still just go to there.
That is one of the things about a game like this, you never quite know.
Yeah, well, I've only got tomorrow night available to play. And tomorrow night, I need to dedicate some time to packing for camp for the weekend, so that when I get off work, I can just pick up my son and say, all right, hop in the car, buddy, let's go, and head out to camp. And then the other question was, how do you like the way that I did the lighting and everything for the garden?
Actually, I really like the way the garden's laid out.
Yep.
That was nice.
And it's funny, normally I build a humongous garden, especially when we got extra people. But from what I could tell, this garden was plenty big enough. For a little while there,
It works.
well, for a little while there, I was actually doing 2 fields worth of flax like this. And I was coming away with like 900 flax when I harvested everything. Absolutely. Absolutely, Corruptor.
Well, when you're building the ships, you'll definitely need that kind of stuff.
Yep. Speaking of which, I don't think I've got the money for it. Otherwise, I would have taken you. That was the other thing I was going to do tonight. I was going to take you and go ahead and get you the monies to purchase the frigate.
I had the blueprint. I just don't have the.
Oh. If I'd known that, we would have done all the stuff necessary to help you build your frigate.
No worries.
So I've got pretty much all the materials you need for building the frigate, except for the iron. Because it requires a lot of iron.
Yep. You just need a. Yeah, because we're at 17 out of 120 iron needed.
Right. Because, well, we did mine up the iron mine, and we used most of it getting all your gear upgraded.
You didn't say
I did want to go take a look at these guys real quick.
Strong hands need strong gear.
Alright. Hitting an enemy within 4 seconds increases reloading speed by 30% for 22 seconds. Tempered I don't like. After reloading, waiting 6 seconds before firing increases the next volley's damage by 40%. I mean, I'll say this. After reloading, waiting 6 seconds before firing increases the next volley's damage by 40%. Now, if that works between sea battles, then I do like
yes.
that.
Yep. Because basically, your cannons get a second reload bar, and because like the normal cannons, like when they're reloaded, it just turns the arrow to look white.
Yeah.
You wait 6 additional seconds, it'll turn blue, telling you the tempered's power-up is active, and it will fire every shot you do in that battle if you wait those additional 6 seconds.
Interesting. Okay.
It will go off every time. You just got to. And the thing is, I found that with the way some of the ships turn, you're going to be reloaded and you're going to have those 6 seconds way more often than you think you are.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because I was going back to the whole looking at having 2 different types of cannons on my ship.
Yep.
Because right now everything's devastating. So I was wanting to take a look at what the difference was. The perfectly ordered, after reloading, hit an enemy within 4 seconds, increases reloading speed by 30% for 22%. Next volley's damage by 40%. You know, I think I like the tempered.
I'm actually currently running tempered for mine, and I do like it. It feels like... I'm not going to say you're going to be like a one-hit kill machine, because I don't think that's going to be a thing, unless it's, just weaker than you. But they do definitely feel like they hit hard.
Yeah, the reload speed's 1 second slower than the other 2. God, I'm about to have so much iron. So I can get these guns up to level with my ship. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just build them at level 11 and be done with it. Oh, and if you get yourself guineas and whatnot, if you're wanting to get yourself some extra style books and everything, every single one of my factions are at level 4.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, But the question is, do I do the tempered 24 pounders or do I do the tempered 36 pounders? The question is, which gun fires first off the top deck? I would expect it to be the 24 pounders on the top deck and the 36 pounders on the bottom deck. That would make sense, because doing them the other way around seems odd. But yeah, if I've got that plus the devastating, so you apply the raked, and then the 36 pounders doing an extra 40%. That's heck, after leveling these up to level 15, my Blackbeard ship actually might be able to handle some of those level 15s. Having the 2 separate. That makes sense. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this makes sense. So think about this, Pi. Let me see what you think of this. So having the devastating for the first shot. Hitting a target with more than 50% of a volley applies the raked effect for 25 seconds. All damage dealt to the affected target is increased by 10%, stacks up to 3 times. So we can stack that up to 30% extra damage. So let's say we got them up to 30% extra damage, and then you got the tempered, which does an additional 40%. So your tempereds would actually be doing an extra 70% damage.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Okay. Sorry, it was something we talked about earlier, and I never came over here to take a look to see what the options were. So I just kind of wanted to take a look and kind of plan ahead. Yeah, I think we're at the point to just call it a night here, Pi. I've kind of shown you a little bit of what the build plan was. I put that there so that McSire knows what the build plan is.
Yep. And I moved
Oh.
almost all the stone over there, so.
Yep. You said all your gears leveled up to level 10 now?
Yep.
All right. What does it need to go to level 11?
It needs the, what do you call it?
Mire ingots?
I think it had some of it, but it needs the swamp iron stuff.
Yeah, so that you need the mire ingots.
Yep, mire ingots and crocodile hide.
Oh, crocodile hide. Okay, yeah, let me take care of that. You want to come with me?
Sure, I've got a couple minutes. We can still.
Yeah, let's go do the crocodile hide thing. We're just gonna fast travel, okay? Hold on. Which way is the sun? The sun is in the west. Let's go lay down. We got 50 bullets. That should be enough. So for what we're wanting to do here, Pi, we need 5 crocodile hide. That's it.
All right.
Now, what you're going to encounter out there, we're got the crocodiles, but you also have the plague thralls and plague hunters. The plague thralls and plague hunters are kind of like, how do I explain them? I feel like they're undead because they don't really bleed a whole lot. From my experience. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you turn it to nighttime, and then you lay back down on the bed to fast forward to the daytime. Oh, yay! Congratulations, Casey. Alright, it is now daytime, so we can see what we're doing. Alright, we're going to head back to the swamp. We're going to go get some crocodile. I need to eat my foods. Alright. I know you're going to follow me to the island so you can see where you're going. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. I like that. All
Are you
right.
down there with Mr. Motivation in there, or? Oh no, there you are.
Yeah, no, Mr. Motivation already logged out. Or is he back on?
I think he's on. He's down southeast of you, on another island.
Oh, that's Mordecai. Oh, Mordecai and Mr. Motivation are both down there. Yeah, they added another fast travel point. They're using up all my fast travel points. So the island that I'm at, this is the first island to go to after defeating Israel Hands.
Gotcha.
I haven't really done any of the POIs on here. And you'll see there's these tarwood trees. You chop those down, and that's where you get your tar from. And that's how you get your tarred planks and your tarred fabric. Oh, there you are. Yep, watch out. They've got a red attack where they really do some damage to you. Alright, one's down. So you've only got one on you. I can't get him.
Oh, yeah, that's a long range one. You gotta go to the side.
Yeah. Alright. I got one.
One crocodile hide.
You got one?
Yeah.
Sometimes they drop two. These are not the guys I want to mess with, but I do want... Oh. I'm torn. I do want to mess with them because I need their stuff. Helps if they didn't move while I'm shooting them.
Unfortunately, that was because of me, I think.
Oh, God, that's got a star on him. Oh, thank you. Shotgun did wonders. Ow! Ow!
Oh, that's lovely. I'll bring him over.
Yep, run away.
Man, that crocodile is absolutely attached to me.
Alright, where's the crocodile? There he is. Alright, he's angry at me now.
That time it was two.
Nice. Alright, so we need one more. Alright, so if you look inside here, you see this kind of silvery looking stuff? That's the new metal.
Ah, okay.
But here's the downside on it. That metal looks like you picked up at least one of them. You probably have some quagmire powder in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have quagmire powder to smelt it. And the only thing to get it off of are those thralls and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we need one more crocodile.
At least.
Yep. Well, hey, the reason we're picking up so much wood and stuff out here, this is the spot where I... Oh, I hear him. Got him.
Light trail behind you. Right behind you.
Ah!
There we go.
Sorry, I had a crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh! Alright, cool, you dodged. Come here. Just gonna do that. Oh, he got me. All right. All right, so you got how much hide?
I have... Where's the hide? Oh, 4. Yep.
And I have 1. So we have exactly what we need. And I haven't gotten the habit yet of, stockpiling crocodile hide yet. I probably should.
I mean, they are kind of annoying to fight, so I understand.
But I'm going to fast travel back to the house. If you want to throw your hide into any box, because we didn't have any. You'll want to clear out most of your backpack. Okay, I'm throwing my crocodile hide piece into the food barrel. Well, because I know it's all going to disappear. But what you have to do is you have to throw your backpack in there, and then I'll take it, and then I'll upgrade it, and then it'll be available in the workbench.
Let me...
Oh.
It's in, and... I toss my backpack on the floor next to you there?
I just throw it in the... I throw it in a box so it doesn't disappear.
Here, let me...
Because you can't put it in the workbench. You got to put it in a box.
Yep. Now the food barrel it is.
Okay. Good to go?
I'm going to deposit the rest of the stuff real quick.
Alright. Your new backpack is sitting in the workbench.
Thank you.
And, you know, at least on this game, you're not doing a lot of the quote-unquote massive gathering and whatnot. But for the players I had that are gatherers that hadn't made it, well, hadn't even made it past the first boss, and got this backpack, they went, oh my god, all that space!
Yep, yep. Alright, well, getting that backpack looks like a good place to end it.
Yes! Yeah, that was kind of my thought. That was where I was thinking about right now. Because I've noticed that with this ear infection, wearing my headset, this specific headset, I've noticed it actually causes that ear to hurt more.
Oh, that's not fun.
Well, I mean, probably TMI, but on Monday, when the ear infection first really made itself apparent, I mean, it showed up on Sunday. I didn't think anything of it because it was kind of like the little air pressure thing you get from going up and down a mountain, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't go away. And then come Monday, while I'm at work, it's gradually, the pressure just kept on building, getting worse. I was like, man, what in the world's going on? And finally I was like, man, okay, I gotta head home. Something doesn't feel right. And I head home so I can try to get a nap and whatnot. So I feel like it might just be really, really nasty sinus pressure. And then all of a sudden I want this sharp pain from my ear that radiates up to the left-hand side of my skull that makes it almost feel like a migraine. It's been a long time since I dealt with a migraine, but it was one of those, the pain was there, and then it went away after about half an hour. So, okay, that's odd. I was like, okay, well, you know, I mean, the hearing's still a little rough. I can still feel the pressure in the air, but all right, nothing to worry about. I can take my son to Cub Scouts. We can go do our thing. And just before heading out for Cub Scouts, I reach up to scratch my ear, and my hand comes away, and it's covered in blood. And my ear was bleeding profusely.
Hmm.
My wife told me that more than likely what happened was that my eardrum ruptured. And I'm sitting going, that's not good. Eardrums aren't supposed to do that. But I can still hear.
No.
I mean, I can still hear out of the ear. It's just muffled because of the infection. So
Right.
It's not like my Uncle Bob, who he ruptured his eardrum because, well, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, kids did some stupid ass shit, which is probably why we have some of the rules and regulations we have today. Apparently he was playing with a firecracker, lit it, threw it up, and it came back down, and it went off right next to his ear.
Ouch.
I was there going, that's not a ruptured eardrum, that's a blown eardrum. You know, it's, to me, that's like the... Yeah, I mean, to me, that's like the difference between, you know, a slow leak on a flat and a blowout, you know?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something like, you know, he's one of the examples of why we just say, you know, crayons don't go in noses or...
No. I'm actually the cause for that. I don't remember. I don't know if you remember the little toy back from the 80s, the Light Bright.
Oh, yeah.
I loved my Light Bright. And for some reason, I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. I had the bright idea to stick light pegs up my nose. And they got wedged in there. My dad had to spend 30 minutes with pliers trying to get the light bright pegs out of my nose.
Yeah, that sounds like the opposite of fun.
So yes, the crayons don't go in noses. Yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah, I think all of us are guilty of some of the dumb things we've done. You know, our own warning labels, I should say.
So, but hey, Pi, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me again.
You know, sorry that we had to start so late, but you know, for me, you know, spending time with my kids, that holds the priority.
Yep.
Hey, Viper.
Oh yeah.
How are you?
Got to spend time with them while you can.
Absolutely. Hey, they grow up way too fast.
That's what I hear.
I
That's what I
mean,
hear.
my daughter's going to be in high school. And I think about when I first started joining the streaming community, I was hanging out with Da Vinci, doing like his Flippin' Fun Friday. I hadn't even started streaming at that point in time. And we were doing Flippin' Fun Friday, having a great time with it, and my daughter would join in. And they loved having her on. But at that point in time, she was like kindergarten. And so when I mentioned to Da Vinci that she's getting ready to go to high school, he's like, shut your mouth.
I bet, yeah.
Yes, I was trying to imitate Rudolph. There you go. All right, well, chat, this is what we're going to call it. However, I'm going to take a quick look. Let's see if any of my buddies happen to be on. It is that time of night. Don't forget to smash that like button. That helps out the channel a ton. That really helps us get out there. Because I tell you what, I've been hovering between 895 and 896 subscribers. I'll get up to 896 and then it drops back down to 895. And it's just been sitting there now for like a month and a half.
Oh boy.
Oh, I don't let it discourage me because it did the same thing back when I hit around 300, you know. So it's not a discouragement. It's just a, you know, this is how the system works.
Yep.
But let's take a look. Who are we going to go visit?
All right, so I'm going to jump out. I got to get some food.
All right, buddy. Go get yourself some food. Have yourself a good night. And you know what? I'm going to send y'all over to Mr. Motivation. I know he didn't join us in voice tonight, but I know he's doing some fun stuff. So, yeah, let's go visit him and see what's going on. All right, chat. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night on the next one. And after that, we won't have another one probably until Monday or Tuesday. It absolutely does, Casey. No doubt there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll see y'all next time.
fire's low, but it never goes out. EDG still echoing with every shout. We fought through chaos, we laughed through pain, dragged every monster through the pixel rain. Screens dim slow, but the heart stays loud. We stand together like a storm-born crowd. Not just viewers, now you're part of the crew. Every wind hits harder 'cause we roll with you. Ash in the air, bass thunder on feet. Another long night, but we don't retreat. Glow on the screen like an ember in steel. You stay till the end, and that's something real. So hit that like, hit subscribe before you fade. Dragons don't sleep, we just live through the shade. This fire don't die, it just waits for the rain. We'll be back again. Dragons don't fade. We break new worlds, we rebuild them twice. Turn wreckage into kingdoms with a roll of the dice. With pie on the flank and the chaos inbound, we grind till the dawn where the legends are found. Every glitch, every joke, every victory scream. It's not just a stream, it's a whole damn team. You show up strong, yeah, you carry the flame. DDG ain't a channel, it's a name. Hold that spark, keep it burning low. Let the memory hum like a drum beat slow. When the next run calls and the world's collapsing,